Did you know your bank could be quietly draining your wallet without you even noticing? It happens to millions of Americans every single day. If you've ever opened a bank account and thought, great, my money's safe now, you might want to think again. Because today, I'm going to show you the top banking tips every beginner must know, including one sneaky trick banks use that costs people hundreds of dollars a year without them realizing it. So stick around, because you'll want to check your own account after this. Number 1. Always read the fine print. Most beginners open a bank account because it's free, but is it really? Banks love to hide fees in the fine print. Monthly maintenance fees, minimum balance penalties, overdraft charges. For example, some checking accounts charge $10 a month if your balance drops below $1,000. That's $120 a year, gone. And overdraft fees? Those average around $35 per incident in the USA. One small mistake, and boom, your lunch costs you $70 instead of $7. So before you sign, ask the banker to explain all fees and how to avoid them. Number 2. Never settle for one bank. Most people pick the closest branch and call it a day. But here's the truth. Banks compete for your money. Some offer high-interest savings accounts. Others waive ATM fees. Some even give sign-up bonuses. For example, one bank might pay you $200 just for opening a new checking account and setting up direct deposit. And online banks often offer higher savings rates because they don't pay for physical branches, so shop around. You're not married to your bank. Number 3. Learn to avoid overdraft traps. Here's a little-known fact. Banks made over $11 billion in overdraft fees last year, and most of it came from beginners who didn't even know how overdraft protection worked. Sounds nice, right? We'll cover you if your account goes negative, but what it really means is we'll charge you $35 to spot you 10-inch. So turn off overdraft protection and use a separate savings account as a cushion instead. It's like having your own little safety net without the fees. Number 4. Keep an eye on your balance daily. Think of your bank account like your car's gas tank. If you never check it, one day you'll find yourself stranded. A simple habit of checking your balance each morning can save you from overdrafts, missed payments, and fraud. Apps make this easy. Many banks even send free text alerts when your balance gets low. One viewer told me he caught a $300 fraudulent charge simply because he checked his account over coffee. So don't let your money disappear while you're not looking. Number 5. Understand minimum balance requirements. Some accounts require you to keep a certain amount of money in them, or else you get charged. I know someone who thought his checking account was free. Then one month his balance dipped below $500, and he was charged $15. That's like paying $15 just for being broke. Ask your bank what the minimum balance is and what happens if you fall below it. If you can't consistently keep that amount, switch to an account that has no minimum. Number 6. Take advantage of free ATM networks. Ever had to pay $4 just to get your own cash? That's the cruel joke of using an out-of-network ATM. Banks charge you. Then the ATM owner charges you again. It's like paying rent to use your own money. Check which ATMs are in your bank's free network. Some banks even reimburse ATM fees. At the end of each month, one beginner I coached saved over $100 a year just by planning his withdrawals better. Number 7. Automate your savings. Saving money is hard. We all mean to do it someday. But here's the secret. If you automate it, you never have to think about it. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings account every payday. Even $20 a week adds up to over $1,000 a year. It's like paying your future self first. You won't even miss it, but you'll feel rich when you see your savings grow. Number 8. Use online banks for higher savings rates. Did you know the average savings account at a traditional bank pays less than 0.1% interest? That means your money earns basically nothing, but many online banks offer 2% or more. One of my viewers switched to an online bank and started earning over $100 a year in interest on the same balance. Why give that money to the bank when you can keep it yourself? Online banks are just as safe, thanks to FDIC insurance. Number 9. Know your FDIC coverage. You've probably seen that sticker. FDIC insured up to $250,000. But what does that really mean? It means if the bank goes bankrupt, your money is still safe, up to that limit. But here's the catch. If you have multiple accounts at the same bank, They all count toward the same $250,000. If you have more than that, spread your money across different banks. It's a rare problem, but a good one to be aware of as your wealth grows. Number 10. Don't fall for free credit cards. Banks love to pitch credit cards when you open an account. They'll say things like, no annual fee, or earn rewards. But what they don't say is, miss one payment and you'll pay 20% interest or more. Credit cards aren't evil, but they're not free money either. Use them wisely, pay them off in full each month, and don't open more cards than you can manage. One beginner told me he got 3 free cards and ended up $5,000 in debt. Don't be that guy. Number 11. Monitor for fraud and errors. Did you know that banks make mistakes too? And sometimes your money just vanishes. Or worse, someone else helps themselves to it. Review your statements every month. One of my viewers spotted a mysterious $40 charge she didn't make. Turns out her debit card had been skimmed at a gas station. The sooner you catch fraud, the easier it is to fix. Banks usually reverse unauthorized charges, but you have to report them fast. Number 12. Build a relationship with your banker. You might think bankers are just there to open accounts, but having a good relationship can actually save you money. For example, if you bounce a check by accident, a friendly banker might waive the fee for you. Or they can tell you about promotions or better accounts you qualify for. One beginner I coached got his checking account upgraded to a no-fee version just because he asked his banker about it. People forget. It never hurts to ask. Number 13. Separate accounts for separate goals. Here's something most beginners don't think about. Keeping all your money in one account can actually make it harder to save. Why? Because it's easy to spend when it's all in the same pile. Instead, open separate accounts for separate goals. For example, one checking account for bills, one savings account for emergencies, and maybe another for a vacation fund. One viewer told me she even named her accounts Rent, Rainy Day, and Dream Trip. That way, she always knew exactly where her money was going and didn't accidentally spend her vacation fund at the mall. It's a simple mental trick, but it works. Number 14. Beware of paper statements fees. Did you know some banks now charge you just to mail you a paper statement? It might only be $2 or $3 a month, but that adds up to over $30 a year. And for what? Something you can check online anytime. Go into your account settings and switch to e-statements. Not only do you save money, you save trees, too. One beginner I coached was paying $60 a year just because she didn't know this fee even existed. Don't let the bank charge you for paper cuts. Number 15. Use direct deposit to unlock perks. Many banks offer hidden perks if you set up direct deposit. For example, waiving monthly fees or even giving you cash bonuses. One viewer switched her paycheck to direct deposit and got a $200 bonus plus free checking. It also means your money arrives faster and more securely. No more running to deposit paper checks on your lunch break. Ask your employer if they offer it. Almost all do. Number 16. Pay attention to dormant account fees. Here's a sneaky one most people never see coming. If you stop using an account and leave it sitting, some banks will start charging you a dormant fee. It could be $5 or $10 a month, eating away your balance without you even knowing. So if you have an old account you're not using, either close it or transfer the money somewhere better. One viewer found her childhood savings account had dwindled from $300 to almost nothing because of these fees. Don't let your money sleep on the job. Number 17. Link accounts for easier transfers. Linking your checking and savings accounts makes it simple to move money back and forth and can even prevent overdrafts. For example, if your checking account runs low, the bank can automatically pull from your savings to cover it. Some banks even waive the overdraft fee if it comes from your own savings. It's like giving yourself an invisible safety net. One viewer avoided 3 overdraft fees in a single month just because she linked her accounts ahead of time. Now you've got 17 powerful banking tips that can save you money, protect your accounts, and help you make smarter choices starting today. But here's what I want to know. What's the biggest banking mistake you've made, and what did you learn from it? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear what you discovered.